Mattsittel, is that my pronunciation?
Sittel, yes.
Sittel from Bellevue, Nebraska.
Yes.
Okay, and you do what there?
I am a meteorologist for the U.S. Air Force.
Oh, so you keep, oh, that's interesting. So you keep all of our military safe up in the sky?
Yes, we do.
We appreciate that and that. We want to return the favor, do something nice for you. How does $1 million sound?
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Okay, take a look at your 15 categories that separate you from $1 million. You know the rules by now, and you know the lifelines. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. Let's play. 15 seconds on the clock, Matt. First category, animal labor. To save money and reduce pollution, in 2009, the state of Maryland tried using goats to do what along the highway? Paint curbs, mow grass, repair potholes, drive electric cars.
I'm glad to see driving isn't on there. I will say B, mow the grass. Final answer.
Sounds good to me. That's what they did, all right. $200 question, Matt. The Pueblo Indians are famous for making buildings out of what material? Ice, canvas, wood, adobe.
That would be D, adobe. Final answer.
That would be right. Adobe is it. For 300, wordplay is the category for this question. Most dictionaries agree that the word bodacious is probably a combination of what word and audacious? Boring, boyish, bold, bookish.
I am going to say C, bold. Final answer.
It's a bold answer. You got it right. All right, Matt's going to look at that $500 question. We come back with more of Millionaire. We're back with Mattsittel, a meteorologist from Bellevue, Nebraska. Now, Matt, you remember this well. Last show of the nighttime version of Millionaire over the summer, you were one of those guys sitting around the circle, hadn't made it to the hot seat. I came out, and I kind of surprised you a little bit.
Most definitely. You started talking about I'm going to invite everybody, and I thought the next thing you were going to say is that I'm inviting everyone who didn't make it in the hot seat out to dinner.
Oh, that would have been lovely of me.
And then as you started talking, it took me 4 or 5 seconds for it to sink in. It's like, did she say what I think she said? She did say that. Oh, my God. I'm going to be on the job.
Yeah,
and here I am.
So no dinner?
If you want to go to dinner, we could.
Okay.
I haven't really done anything special in New York, so if you got a good place.
Well, I think you're going to pay. I mean, the way you're going, you're doing a good job, for sure.
I'd be happy to do that.
Now, you, Matt, you came all the way from Nebraska, but you're a little scared of flying, so you did not take a plane.
I took the train.
The train, how many miles is that?
Well, I'm not sure on the train. It was 36 hours. So.
36 hours. So what's the fear of flying all about?
I think I'm a bit of a control freak. The idea of being in an aluminum tube 7 or 8 miles up in the air really petrifies me, to be quite honest. I've flown before. It's just been a long time since I have.
That scares you more than being in the hot seat?
I am so calm right now. I was more nervous waiting backstage for when was our chance going to be to be on the air. So well, I'm great now that I'm here.
Glad you're calm. And wait, you know what? Wait a minute. Don't you work for the Air Force?
I do, yes. Well, you've got to be calm.
Wait. You work for the Air Force and you're afraid of flying?
Well,
Is there something you know that we don't know?
No. Well, you see, I work as a civilian. I've never been actually in the military. So I still, of course, support the fine men and women who fight for our freedoms. I just don't want to fly.
Okay. Well, you are flying high here, Matt. You're 12 away from $1 million. Take a look at the categories in front of you. Hope you like what you see.
I hope so. Looks good.
You got 3 lifelines there. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's play. 15 seconds on that clock. $500 question. What 1970s muscle car shares its name with a 2008 film starring Clint Eastwood? Gran Torino, Barracuda, Camaro, GTO.
That would be A, Gran Torino. Final answer.
It's a good movie, too. You got it right for $500. This is for $1,000, Matt. It's an important one. Following a liver transplant in 2009, tech guru Steve Jobs reduced his workload as CEO of what company? Google, Microsoft, Yahoo, Apple.
Steve Jobs. I'm going to ask the audience.
All right, audience, Matt needs your help. On your keypads, vote now. All right, Matt, 76% of this audience believes it is Apple. That is a good number. I've got to remind you, you have very little time left on your clock to answer this question. 4 seconds starting now.
D, Apple, final answer.
Oh, there you go. You did it in 1 second. That's it. You got it right.
Thank you, audience.
All right, Matt, you have made it to $1,000. You've earned the right to ask our expert,
Excellent.
John Carpenter.
Great.
Going to put 30 seconds on the clock now. Question's a little tougher for $2,000. What long-running publication began in 1905 as a New York periodical covering the vaudeville industry? Reader's Digest, Variety, Sports Illustrated, Red Book.
Vaudeville industry. I'm going to say B, Variety, final answer.
That made sense to me. You got it right. Variety it is. Matt is on a roll here, going for $4,000 right after this commercial. We're back with Mattsittel, our meteorologist from Bellevue, Nebraska. His wife is home, pretty bummed out that you're missing your 11th anniversary, but
That's right.
It's okay as long as you bring home the million, right?
I hope she'll feel that way. Tomorrow's our anniversary, and I got to be here taking the chance of a lifetime.
Yeah,
so
well,
I think she understands.
it's a nice present to bring home, and you're doing a good job. You're 9 away from the million. Take a look again at those categories, going for $4,000. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's play. 30 seconds on the clock. You still have 3 lifelines there, Matt. A pestle is a blunt instrument traditionally used to grind and mix substances inside a bowl called a what? Mortar, crucible, griddle, saucier.
One of my favorite comedy teams is Mortar and Pestle. A, final answer.
Whatever way you get it,
I
you
made
got
it
it.
up,
That's
yeah.
it. All right, Matt. Sports. You like sports?
I'm not a big sports watcher. I'm hoping it's about golf because that's my favorite sport to watch
Well,
on
let's
TV.
find out. Sports on TV for $8,000. What character on NBC's The Office shares his name with a baseball player named National League MVP in 2006? Ryan Howard, Stanley Hudson, Kevin Malone, Andy Bernard.
Hey. I am going to phone a friend.
Alrighty then, take a look at who you have standing by. Your father, Chester, your wife, Karen, and your friend, Michael. Who would you like?
My wife is a huge fan of The Office. I'm going to call Karen.
Great, let's get Karen on the line.
Hello.
Hey, Karen, it's Meredith from Millionaire. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great, by the way. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. That's tomorrow.
Yes, I know it is. Matt mentioned it, and he's trying really hard to bring you home a lot of bacon here. He's going for $8,000. He just needs a little bit of help, okay?
Okay.
All right, Matt, you have 30 seconds, and your time starts now.
Honey, what character on NBC's The Office shares his name with the baseball player named National League MVP in 2006? Ryan Howard, Stanley Hudson, Kevin Malone, Andy Bernard.
Andy Bernard.
Are you 100% sure on?
I'm 100% sure.
Awesome. Thanks, honey. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
See you soon.
All right. She said, Andy Bernard, you have 18 seconds starting now.
I guess the gift's getting better all the time as we get these questions right. D, Andy Bernard, final answer.
Oh, it is not Andy Bernard. It is Ryan Howard.
Well, the gift got smaller.
Oh my gosh.
well.
Well, you know what, Matt? You have $1,000.
Well, that's more than I came in with.
Yeah, well, you
so.
sit right there and appreciate that check, Matt. It's a pleasure
Had
to
a
meet
wonderful
you.
time.
And when we come back, Melissa Brown from Syracuse, New York, is going to set you all